Hello, welcome to your December end of the year readings. This video will be split into two parts, a reflection and a forecast. The first part will be a reflection of 2016 and how it has impacted you as a whole, and the second part will be focusing on what is ahead for the month of December. Reflection is an important part of our lives because even in tarot, hindsight is always 2020. Actually, drawing a card in the morning and seeing how it played out by the end of the day can show how the card was relevant, but may have expressed itself in a different way than you had anticipated, which is a great tool, by the way, for learning tarot prediction and getting familiar with how many ways a single card can be read. Anyway, 2016 was the year of the Yang fire monkey, and I have my little friend here who visually represents that energy. Yang energy is masculine, it's outwardly extroverted, it's dynamic and bold. Fire energy is passionate and enterprising. So Yang fire is like the heat of the sun. It has lots of energy and it radiates to other people in forms of optimism, generosity, and warmth. Its popularity may have been a year for big personalities and or big egos to shine. So this year we would have seen things politically and socially to reflect this, and it would also have drawn out these characteristics in our personal lives as well. Monkey energy acts similarly to Yang fire. It is quick, clever, social, busy, cheerful, and playful, impulsive, and again, it's independent. I really wouldn't be surprised if many of you watching had taken up several new hobbies, several new studies, joined multiple social groups, made many new acquaintances, expanded your business in some way, broadened your talents and interests, or possibly moved, because Yang fire monkey doesn't sit still for long. And just like the monkey, you could have been bouncing around from one thing to the next with both of your hands in many pots at once. So for the moments of reflection reading, I am going to ask, what is the biggest lesson for you? What was the highlight? What was the biggest challenge? And how did you grow this year? And then finally, I'm going to ask, what lesson will you take with you into 2017? Hello Taurus, for your 2016 reflection reading, I will be drawing cards from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. So I'm going to focus in on what was your biggest lesson or theme, I guess, for 2016. What was the brightest highlight? What was the biggest challenge? And how did you grow? And then the lesson that you will take with you into 2017 will be your shadow card. Okay, Taurus. Okay. Biggest lesson. The highlight, challenge, growth, what you'll be taking with you. Okay, so your biggest lesson is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords energy. Okay, one, she's very diplomatic. Okay, two, she is very objective. She's very clean cut in the way that she thinks. She's very sharp and straight to the point. And she's very detail oriented. Okay, also very chatty, very social. I see you being flexible in the way that you're thinking, okay? Because air generally is about your thoughts, the mental mind state, the way that you communicate. Getting very organized, I see, was the biggest lesson for you. Sticking to and maintaining to your priorities, I think, is what I'm also kind of getting from this. So the Queen of Swords energy, again, she's very independent. And she knows exactly what she wants, and she does it herself a lot of the times. And I think that was the biggest lesson for you, is what I'm getting mostly is just like flexible thinking. If plans change, you sort of rolling with it, okay? And finding other ways to sort of shift and adapt your dream, not to give up on your dream, but to add other things or come up with like creative ideas. Okay, so this was the biggest lesson for you, is to own your mental mind power, basically. The brightest highlight is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is information, or it's like a student card, learning card, putting in the time, the learning, the dedication to really learn something from every angle. Okay, it's a very patient and practical energy, and this could also be a message of money coming, or you may have made money on a new endeavor that you had, something that you learned. There could have been a new creative skill that you really put to work, and you saw some profits coming in from that, and it was really exciting. So that's kind of what I'm getting is like the highlight. I didn't read what this card said. It said, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Okay, and then with the Page of Pentacles, it's reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So I'm getting like a heavy work theme with both of these, and I see that you really planned something. You were very self-reliant on what you were planning, and you saw the benefits of that. You reaped some reward from that, Taurus, as a highlight of your year. The biggest challenge, change. Okay, the wheel of fortune is something new. It's complete different set of circumstances that came in for you this year. And like I said, with this was about flexible and adaptable thinking. That's what I was getting with this mostly. So there was some big change that you sort of had to kind of go along with and still keep your eye on the goal. Okay. So the wheel is about new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Okay. Biggest challenge for you was a change on a big scale. It could have been a move, a relocation, where you're in a different area and you're sort of having to learn the lay of the land sort of thing, or the people around you. But if it wasn't an actual physical move, I do see there was like maybe you were thrown for a loop, because this is the challenge here. Okay, so how did you grow? Again, I'm just seeing business, okay? And your success in the world. Excuse me. I need to get some water. Okay. Too much water. Okay. So the King of Pentacles is about, well, it's about how you grew, okay? So the highlight here is you started off with this page, okay? So news of money coming in, news of some new, maybe financial support, or a person that came in to help you grow. You've grown from a page to a king here. So there could have been like real economic growth for you this year. And yeah, this card says your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. The King of Pentacles is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. This is a mature also energy. So something has matured this year. I think that you have matured this year. You have grown. Your business has grown. Your financial situation may have grown as well. But most importantly, you have grown and you have matured. Okay. So what lesson will you take with you into 2017? I have the Sun, which is beautiful. Okay. The Sun is also independent, as I was saying with the intro of this video for the Yang Fire Monkey. But this is just a general positivity, optimism, hope, expansion, self-reliance, generosity, warmth. The sun radiates all of these beautiful, loving qualities. And I see you really moving forward in your career and your success and confidence. You have a newfound sense of confidence. That's really what I'm getting. So the card says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Okay. So this is a beautiful message for you on how you've grown, how you sought out with a detailed plan, and you made it into something bigger, and you having this sort of self-confidence and self-reliance has grown a lot stronger here. And you were able to kind of go with the flow here. If life threw you a curveball in 2016, it didn't deter you from really shining, okay? And putting in, seeing the rewards of the efforts that you put in, okay? So this was your reflection reading. I want to go ahead and move on to the December monthly intuitive card readings. I'm going to select from the Wheel of Change Tarot, and also I'm going to pull a card from this Lover's Oracle deck at the end here for something for you to meditate on. Okay. So please tell me, December for Taurus, what is going to happen for Taurus in December? Show me December. Okay, I'm going to move these aside. They're kind of in the way. All right. So I'm going to pull 5 cards, doing a half Celtic here. All right, so the center card is going to be what is front and center for you to, as a focus or a theme. Have the 8 of discs. Okay, again, this is like a really like a heavy work theme. Okay, so you're working on yourself. You're also working on your relationships. You are putting in the effort, okay, in December. And you're really creating something. It's almost like I see you being very excited. You're going back to something. I see like cobwebs here on the tree. So when I see cobwebs, it's something that maybe is old projects lying around that you're getting back to, sort of dusting off and refining and bringing things into completion. Since it's the end of the year, it's like you're wanting to finish up old things. Yeah, and you're creating something beautiful. I'm seeing like this tapestry that's being woven here, and it looks like a just beautiful fabric. And on a more philosophical or metaphysical sort of nature, webs are the fabric of life, okay? Because spiders, I think, taught the ancients how to, spiders taught humans language by creating different shapes in the web. They made like A's, B's, and anyway, there were different geometric shapes that humans have observed from nature to give us language. Also, the weaving of clothing, the way that a spider weaves its web, we learned how to, or humans learned how to weave clothing. So there could be a focus on clothing. Some of you may be going shopping or getting clothing for the holidays, or giving away clothing, or making something beautiful. But I'm seeing something new and beautiful here that you're also working on. Okay. So the foundation here is the 9 of Swords. Okay. Again, traditionally, the Nine of Swords is like a card of worry, overthinking things. Okay, I see with the windmill energy, you have the wheels turning. Could be wheels turning in your mind, thinking about 3 different projects, possibly. I'm also seeing that there's sustainable energy here. Maybe you're thinking about the environment, maybe eco-friendly textiles or clothing, um, something to do with like environmentally friendly dyes, things like that. Okay, that was sort of a stretch here, but I do see that there is something about the economy or the ecology, um, also the economy, with the work that you've put in and seeing some sort of benefit of that. But I do see that you're like very focused on what is healthy for the environment as well. That's the foundation. Um, yeah, this is a very specific message that I'm getting. It may not apply to everybody, but I do see that for December. So you do have in the past strength, okay? Strength is about following your passion and not taking no for an answer, okay? Being determined and focused moving forward. Um, and in this image, there's a woman who is, you know, like instead of riding a horse, she's riding a lion, but she's following her passion, okay? And it's very uninhibited, unrestricted, because she's not wearing any clothing. Huh. Again, the clothing theme is coming up here. Clothing is also representative of how we want to show ourselves to the world, how we want to present ourselves. It's the, layer that we put on over our character and our personality. It shows finer details of our personality, okay? And the Strength card is a card of we see the lion here, so there's Leo. And Leo is ruled by the sun, and I see the solar rays here. And Leo and the sun is all about personality. So you could be working on some things. A lot of you actually may be clearing out and donating some clothes in your closet that have been gathering cobwebs, donating things. Again, because there's sort of like this recycle energy that's moving along here. Okay. An interesting aspect of this deck is that it does have like a bonus card. This is a wild card, and I know that a lot of the other decks don't have that. So this could literally be anything, okay? So your thoughts, this is representing your thoughts, is open, okay? I am seeing like this flaming fireball of passion, intense heat energy. If it's in the mental mind category, it would be like passionate thoughts, following your passion. You're still moving forward with what inspires you, okay? In the month of December, I see also the wheel here, which is a very similar image to what I did for your 2016 reading. I was getting the challenge with the wheel, but you've got all different color spectrums, all different colors, all different, it's like a color palette. And I was mentioning something about dyes and things like that. But if it's not that specifically, it could also be creating something that's artistic, painting, coloring, could be, digital art as well. But yeah, it's like open to anything. Your mind is open to any possibility. It's the wild card. It's whatever you want it to be. Your thoughts or whatever your thoughts are right now are creating your reality. Okay, so in the future, you're going to be like the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cuppy type energy. Again, very open. Cups energy is very receptive. This particular cup person is very caring, very nurturing. There is like a younger person here, so a son or daughter, children, younger siblings, or it could just be younger friends that you're sort of looking after. But I do see there's are those seals? I guess those are seals. And they're looking very playful. They're like jumping out of the water. There's 3 of them here. There's also like the 3 independent windmills that are sort of up in the sky. And this is up above her head. So again, it's like 3 different things that you may be thinking about to bring into form in 2017. You think you have like 3 different projects that are sort of circulating in your mind. Yeah, I see that strongly. And I also get the solar ray here, and the solar energy here. Ooh, and also the 3. There's 3 solar rays. So the number 3 is really very strong in your reading. 3 different creative projects that you're going to be working on in December. Okay? And the Queen of Cups is nurturing those projects. Okay? Giving nourishment, giving life to those projects. Wonderful. Okay. And then the shadow card is the 7 of Discs. This is like the harvest. Okay. So I see you investing in several different things. I think 3 different things, but you're putting in the time and energy and effort, and planting a lot of seeds that you wish to harvest for 2017. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these Lovers Oracle cards to give you a message on love to meditate on. What does the divine want you to know? I'm feeling it, so it's this card. Okay, it says, it only takes a second to say I love you, but it takes a lifetime to show how much. This is the image it has. Okay, so there's definitely 2 themes here with saying I love you and showing I love you. So being demonstrative, yeah, in the way that you show somebody you love them. Actions speak louder than words a lot of the times. And actions can be gifts, actions can be services that you do for other people, helping them out in little ways. There's also, words of encouragement that are spoken, but I am seeing for you that you could be giving or receiving something very tangible, a gift, or just showing or demonstrating your love in some way, or someone will be doing that for you in December that really backs up their words, okay? And it's very meaningful for you. Okay. All right, Taurus. So this was your intuitive reading. I wish you a happy solstice, Merry Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I wish you the best for the month ahead of December and the year to follow. Thank you so much for watching.